What's up, everybody? Robert here again. All right, so today we're gonna be looking at the Sunset Heights Historic District of El Paso, Texas, so you guys do not want to miss this. Alright guys, so we're going to be taking a look at the Sunset Heights district of El Paso, Texas today. So much history in this area. It's actually pretty neat. When I was doing research on this area, I've learned so much that I didn't know, and I've lived here for like 10 years. Alright, so very interesting. But before we get into it and I show you guys some of the footage that I've got of the area, and before we talk a little bit about what's going on and you know what's happened in that area in Sunset Heights, just please remember to subscribe to my channel. Also hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. All right, just go ahead and hit it right there. All right, good deal. All right, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much, and let's go. All right, guys, so we're looking at Sunset Heights in El Paso, Texas. All right, let's look at a map real quick of Sunset Heights. Here's a map of El Paso. We got Mexico to the south. Fort Bliss is up there to the east. Sunset Heights is going to be right here in the middle of our map. If we scroll in just a little bit here, you can get an idea of where it's at. It runs along I-10 right there at that little I guess it's like a square shape right there on the edge there. University of Texas El Paso is going to be right there to the west of it, and we're going to be looking at this historic district here. All right, guys, so Sunset Heights is going to be a historic district in El Paso, Texas. All right, before anything was built, here is actually just a hill overlooking Juarez, New Mexico, down there to the south. So before anything was built, it was actually a hill. Many homes here have been renovated to reach their formal glory, but some have been neglected and over the years have deteriorated and are in terrible shape in this area. But there are a lot of nice homes out in this area right here. So this area I'm traveling now is going to be Wyoming Avenue. We're headed down there to Sunset Heights. Give you guys a little bit of look at the landscape around that area. Nothing special to look at around here. A lot of old houses, a lot of old businesses, commercial properties and stuff. It's kind of a mixture of everything, residential and commercial, down through here. So a pretty interesting fact about this area is that John Fisher Satterthwaite, or Satterthwaite or something, I don't really know how to spell his or say his last name, but started buying land out here in the 1880s. And so by 1885 had built 90 homes in the area. These are going to be luxury homes, kind of where the wealthy would have stayed back then. But then in 1894 had lost everything. Okay, so everything was lost in 1894. So they came up with the name Sunset Heights. It was actually given to the area in 1901, and this was after the El Paso Herald held a contest for the best name for the neighborhood. Some notable schools around here is going to be that little video that you saw earlier of El Paso Community College. Also, UTEP is also in the area, not very far from here. So guys, something I thought that was really cool when I first moved here was this place called the Turtle House, okay? And no, I do not mean an actual house that looks like a turtle, all right? What I actually mean is this house right here in the historic district called the Turtle House. That's what it's called. All right, and the reason it's called that is because of the sculpture that's built on the side of the building of brick in the form of a turtle. All right, so the Turtle House is famous because there is an entrance to a tunnel system that runs miles upon miles throughout all of Sunset Heights. And El Paso High School has a tunnel that's actually underneath it. And they believe somehow these two tunnels are connected in some way. And supposedly, if I was reading something a little while ago, that it actually goes all the way into Mexico. And they're not sure exactly where it ends at over there. But this is something really interesting about the history of Sunset Heights. They're not sure why the tunnels were built, but they do believe that it was built because of the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882 to smuggle Chinese immigrants into the United States from Mexico. So while Sunset Heights was in its heyday, the Mexican Revolution had broke out, and many affluential Mexicans actually fled Mexico and came to El Paso to settle here in Sunset Heights. One of the more popular revolutionary leaders that settled here was Pancho Villa, and he probably resided in the area during 1910. So touring around Sunset Heights, right here near the area of Sunset Heights is Pancho Villa's stash house. He would have stashed coins, currencies, weapons, things. He would have met here with his leaders around the Mexican Revolutionary time. Just a cool little piece of history here that we have in El Paso. And here we have the 1904 mission. This would have been a meeting place for General Hugh Scott and Pancho Villa during the Mexican Revolution time. Up until the Great Depression, Sunset Heights was considered a fashionable place to live for wealthy El Pasoans. In 1984, the neighborhood was designated as an historic district in El Paso, and historic tours are given up until this day. If you decide to buy a house or live here in Sunset Heights, you do have to stick to strict building code regulations due to the historic aspects of the area. All right, so there you guys have it. That is the historic Sunset Heights here in El Paso, Texas. All right, I love his Sunset Heights. There's so much history here. The Turtle House, looking at all the tunnels. When I was doing research of this area, I actually learned a ton that I didn't even know about the area, and how, we had a lot of Mexican revolutionaries come to the United States to live in this area, Sunset Heights, and how many wealthy people used to live there, how many mansions are in that area. It's incredible when you actually dive into it and actually look at things like that. All right, so I wasn't able to get you guys any of the historic tour or anything like that. I actually looked around to see if I could take like a historic tour, get some footage for you guys, but I was not able to due to COVID-19. They have shut down most of their tours. I do apologize for that. Hopefully, when all this stuff blows over, I will be able to go out and actually get you guys footage of inside of these mansions, inside of the Turtle House, things like that. I think it would be really cool to actually go down inside some of the tunnels to get some footage of that. If you guys like history like I do, because I'm a huge history buff, that has kind of like been my thing since I was younger. I think it would be really neat to do something like that. But, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned a little bit about El Paso. If you already live here, hopefully you learned something about the history of your city. If you guys need anything, I'm always available. I'm always here. So please reach out to me. I'll leave all of my information there in the description box for you guys, my email, my phone number. I'm a real estate agent here in El Paso. So if you guys are interested in buying or selling a home, please let me know. But other than that, I will catch you guys next time.